Hello. Yes, the microphone is working. Cool. That should be working. Hello. I'm streaming on a Sunday. Why? Because Thursday it was like 30 degrees. No. Okay. End of the game. I was watching the final point of the Marlins versus the Red Sox, and we lost 5-3. Spoilers if you were waiting for some end results program or whatsoever. Welcome. I'm playing Kinfire Council with the Winds of Change, otherwise I cannot play it solo. I'm not sure. Yeah, I know why, because there's a little deck of cards that I need. That adds the solo mode. It makes it co-op, it makes it soloable. Basically, the solo is a two-player co-op when I play both players. But I do get less people to work with, less workers. So is that fair? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Because they say in two-player game, you get all. But in a solo game, you get just one. You even in a two-player game co-op, you also get less workers. I haven't checked in the co-op setup. In solo, it clearly says each council will see the seeker with 3 workers as you play. Alternate the turns here and effect. The seeker and 3 workers. Not all 5. Cannot be held. Why am I seeing this? Oh, I don't need to see that. Move that here. So yeah, I only get 3. We have a Dutchinican. Hi, how are you? 21 months, almost 2 years. Hi, how are you? You know how I am. I'm sore all over. My arms hurt. My back hurts a little bit, but I don't want to say I'm finally done with laying tiles in the backyard, because that's not true. But I'm done with laying complete tiles. Now I have those edges and corners and everything that I have to cut out of a brick. So now those things need to be done, but that's for next weekend. Oh, that's for weekend. I see a Banzanator. How are you doing, Bans? Sad you won't be at Spiel this year. It's a meh. Are you feeling meh? No, I'm feeling hurt all over. And as you can see, well, can you see? It's almost not visible, but I have a blister on my thumb. We're using a rubber hammer when you hit those tiles with, so they will stay nice in the sand. I got a blister because I was wearing gloves, but somehow some sand got inside my glove and that started rubbing. And so I got a blister. And also, I'm not sure if you can tell. Well, you can clearly see it. This one is way thicker than this one. It also hurts to bend it further than this. So this is about as much motion I can get. I can move further. Well, I can move this, but I cannot bend it further. So that's what you get when you do manual labor. I should be doing stuff behind the computer. You know, editing videos, translating rulebooks, still doing that. Need to finish that one. Wasn't entirely clear with what I wanted to do. Hi, Timey, how are you? Yeah, and this year, well, instead of Bonsnader, I get Panda Angel and Duchess to come to Europe, so that's also awesome. So you're just trading places with other people. But yeah, then again, I wasn't in Indianapolis this year. To be fair, that is also a very expensive trip, so I can understand it's also working the other way around. Coming to Germany is not cheap if you're not, well, living near Germany. For me, it's a 2.5 hour drive. I will probably be demoing for Luma Imports from Danny Lowe, and demoing games for her. Like I technically did the last few years, but I will be doing that again. I will doing it part-time. If I went full-time, they would also cover hotel costs. But yeah, I need to talk to publishers, so I cannot do a full-time demoing. So doesn't make sense for me to do that if I need to have meetups with publishers. But I will be starting my What to Watch for Wednesday for Spiel at the beginning of September. So that will be every Wednesday. Starting on the Sunday in September as well, but for 11 a.m. my time. So for Bans, that would be for you 2 a.m. So So probably not so much, but I will be starting Dutch streams again. I will do a board game brunch and talk about the latest development, just latest things in board gaming, and maybe play a light game or two on BGA or a solo thing. I don't know yet. So yeah, I will try to do it weekly, but sometimes I might have scheduling issues on a Sunday because yeah, it's the weekend. Most people are off in the weekend, so if I want to meet people, I have to be there. If I'm going to Spiel, yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna stream while at Spiel. Even though technically I think I could. I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is in my Airbnb, but maybe I could. Also the streaming, editing and everything. Yeah, that might be a little bit too much. Especially knowing that I will be back at the Airbnb between 10, 11 p.m. Get up at 6, 7 again. It's for me normal, but not while I'm in a different country and doing a lot of con work. So I don't have time to edit. It's just impossible. My phone is, however, a lot better. At least the battery is this year. Might be less next year because it's still a Samsung. So somehow the Samsung batteries is like the first year, yay, we're working great. The second year, you thought you could get me for 24 hours? Nope. So every picture I take should be a good one. I'm still looking if I put a microphone on it so I can do reviews or stuff like that, but I'm not entirely sure yet because it all costs money and I'm not rich. Even though my first name is short for Richard, I'm not rich. So today, KinfireCouncil with the where do I have the box? The front of the box. Let's put it right there. I might need to move it because there are some location tiles that might change there. I don't know which, because I don't know which I shoveled in. But yeah, it's a little bit tilty. I will be hanging up a hook over here with a magnet so I can put the box always next to my face. But yeah, backyard, that's priorities. It's also made sure that I didn't play a lot of games in the past few weeks because it's been like 4 weeks now that I started on my backyard. Yeah, and I had 2.5 weeks off on vacation, still wasn't done, and now I'm technically still not done. So on Monday I will start working on my on the gate because that's the only open area in my fence that still need a gate. And I'm gonna manually make a gate. So yeah, hopefully in 3 evenings I get that done. And then there will be a little path behind the gate to the back street, which is not that much work. Should be done in a day, but yeah. But first I need to cut tiles and finish up that. And then I have a little shed for my gardening tools that I have to set up. So there's still a lot to do. I should be getting there pretty quickly. Shall we go to the game? Because I just saw the Red Sox lose it in the last inning, and I'm a little bit sad. Even though they won the series, it was not necessary. Yeah. So, this is KinfireCouncil. I might say Kinfire Delve accidentally, or Kinfire Chronicles. Because it's all in the same universe. All designed by the same designer, by the way. This is, by the way, a metal coin. You can also have a cardboard version. And these are wooden tokens instead of cardboard tokens. I got the upgrade. And these are leveled. So this is higher than this, that's higher than this. So this is tier 3, tier 2, tier 1. And well, you'll learn the rules while I play along. Basically, it's a worker placement. So I place these. So also this one, which is a little harder to see because it's acrylic, and this one. So I have NAS, which I always use in Kinfire Delve as well. and I have Nor, which I sometimes use. The workers can go to any numbered areas or over here. These can also go here. So every hexagonal space. And these are not clear, but there are spaces here to get rid of cards just by sending them and maybe pay for them. So it starts with the day phase. Day phase means, oh, I get 2 degrees that I can choose from to vote on. So we have this one, and then we get this one. But since this is a solo / co-op mode, we also get a cult degree. So that's basically what the cultist wants to win. If the cultist win this one, then that happens. So I have to have 4 votes or more on one of these cards. No, more than 4 votes. I believe it cannot even be equal. So I have 5 votes on one of these cards to get that done and prevent that from happening. It does say at the bottom, deal. I need to play a raid card because the symbology is still lost on me. It says deal damage to the lighthouse. How can I deal damage to the lighthouse if there's already... That comes from these tiles, I believe. So I have to check. Because I didn't get to play this because it was freakishly hot last week. It was really too hot to learn a game. It was like 95 in here. And for the people in the US, we don't have an AC unit by default in our house. Basically, I'm renting, so I have to ask permission to install an AC unit. And that would be right above my head, which I won't do because that's way too cold. I don't know where I would put an AC unit here. I have to, discuss with people. So when we get damage, that's from that one. So when we get damage from new icons, range of shade, yeah, okay. It's not mentioned in this one. Oh, don't fall. So damage the lighthouse. Building the lighthouse? No, that's what I want to do. What does damage the lighthouse do? Damage to the lighthouse. This icon represents damage to the current lighthouse site, which is this one. We play 5 rounds. Each round we have a different lighthouse because it's Kinfire Delve. It's an eternal darkness and you fight it off with light. And most side damage will come from trigger threat cards. For each damage, adds a trouble token to the lighthouse side card. When a cult is resolved during the Night's Fall, the lighthouse progress marker will move down 1 space for each trouble token on site. So, and the trouble tokens are which one? That's threat tiles. Trouble tokens. Ah, the red ones. Oh. So I deal 3 damage. So to score points, I have to move this up. So at the end of the round, I have 3 of these. So it will go 3 down. Basically doing that. Okay. So that already happened. Let's put you right here. So off to a good start. Yay. Okay, that's it. So let's look at the cards that we got. We got special research grant. It's an election. If passed, the lead sponsor, so the one who put the most influence tokens on here, and I only have this. This is in a reserve. I can get that. When passed, add money to the city needs. At sunrise, and sunrise is it's the name of the round phase. Basically, sunrise is the starting of a round. Day's light is the current thing that we're doing soon, so worker placement, and then nightfall is end of the round, scoring and those things. At sunrise each round, and this card's owner draws the token symbol. Draws what do I draw? The green card, I think. Draws a vote. No, draws a research card, which is this one. Which I could have noticed because that's a book with a feather. That's a book with a feather. This one, laws, stays in play if passed. Dinlux is more than a stronghold. It's a home and it's worth investing in. At the start of each sunrise, draw 2 cultists and upgrade the corresponding district if able. No points awarded and no one becomes a patron. And then return the cultists to the back. Because that's the next step after this. We have to... Do you hear all those kids shouting outside? Hi, heroic logic. Do I have an open window? I will close that window. Just to make them shout a little less. The kids still have vacation, so they can stay up. Apparently. Where was I? Oh, yeah. And then those will upgrade. But now, before we do that, I have to move some stuff because the edges of the table are the worst. I have to draw 3 gold tokens because that depends and make sure that we fight on some area. Make sure I hustle them. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sure. I start off with a cult leader. We do them in numerical order and leaders go first. So I put a 4 out here. And 4 is 1 to 6. So I draw 1 card here. Let's go big. Just between 1 to 6. Now it's here. So this card will trigger if I have 6 of those tokens on it. If I resolve this one, and it costs me 4 magic to do this, I will get 20 points. If this thing gets triggered somehow, then it says the cultist gains 3 hidden threats. They already have 3. Those are the points they will get at the end of the game. So it's not a good thing. Then 16 will go all the way up here. And 16 is between 13 and 18. That only needs 2. Mothling Frenzy, if triggered, deal damage to the lighthouse. And each counselor must discard all of their magic. I'm guessing that's the symbol. All of their, yeah, the magic. No. Oh, not sentry. Yeah, magic. Magic is basically a wild resource. And then you have this one, and I forgot what you did. I thought you triggered everything that's already on the board, right? The cult leader. Cult leaders, page 18. That's not what I wanted to see. That's what they say in the daylight. When resolving cult leader, all 3 slots on the board will be affected in order. And then discard cult leader here. Well, I already placed it here. There are only 2 in the game. when both of them are out here, then the bag resets. So here's already a card, so that gets 1 token. Here is no card. So, oh, it's an instant effect. Right, that's a 0, so it's place the Rampaging Tuscan, which is this tile, on District 15. While this threat is in play. Okay. When would be added to, so when a threat token will be added to this card, instead every player must discard 1 money if able. Okay. Rampaging Tuscans. Workers cannot go there. At Night's Fall, the cult gains 5 points, reduced for 1 coin in the coffer, which is over here. And only tax paid goes into the coffer. So if I want to go to this level, I have to pay 1 tax. If I want to go to this level, I have to pay 2. That's the only way. The funny thing is, I here have a person that says if you pay taxes, it doesn't go into coffer, it goes here. So it's hurting me right now. And then 1 token goes up here, which sucks. Okay. No, that's done. Now we do the work of face. Now I get to do something. I'm gonna fight off baddies. So I can go to each location, do what's on the location, either the top or the bottom. Most locations have 2 options. If I'm orthogonally adjacent on the same level, same tier as a cultist, I can arrest that cultist. And that cultist becomes a resource. And I can go here to the Shady Dealer. Basically get money. Or I can do city planning, upgrade the tile, make it better. Most likely it's the second location that works better. So now I have to think what I will do. I have like 8 options to do. I can go here, but I have to have 4 magic to get rid of this. And this one will stay for a while, so it doesn't trigger immediately. So that's a good thing. Would have loved to have that one over there, where there's only 3 tiles, but sure. This one costs 2 coin and a magic. And this one costs 2 gems. So, let's look at the locations. Let's see. Let's start at the bottom. That's the best thing. So this one I can get 1 resource, basically this one, or I can vote and get another symbol that I don't recognize. But you get if you don't play the game before. An errand. Oh yeah, an errand is what else you can do. I forgot about errands. Errands are important. Don't forget about the errands. Basically, with the errands, I can fulfill city needs, which are up here. Basically, pay that resource, and then I will have fulfilled that city need. What were the other errands? I'm sure I read the rulebooks. Errands 13 to 15. Thank you. Runner errands, meeting a city need, or sending a supply shipment to the lighthouse. Oh yeah, let's build the lighthouse, which you cannot see right now, but I can spend resources to build a lighthouse. So I can spend any resource, or basically this little baggie. I can spend baggie and a gem or 2 gems at level 3, which means I go 1 up, 2 up, or 3 up based on the resources I spent. So that's what errands do. Very important stuff, because basically that's how I score points. Scholar Circle, pay 1 coin, get either a card or a gem. Whispers of Magic, gets 2, get either magic or an influence token. The Tumblies, get 2 money or a vote and a token. Spend 1 money and this worker learns to play spy or guard. And that means I get one of these tokens, spy or guard, that I put on one of my workers so that I know that they have that special ability. The seeker already has a special ability. Boardwalk, get 1 crude resources or 2 of those. The red gull, not the red skull, that's a Marvel thing. 2 money, and then I can remove 1 threat token, and the cult lose points. Normally they would gain points, because in a competitive way you can turn yourself into a cult leader, help the cult, and if the cult scores the most points and you did the best work for the cult, you win. But since for co-op, they said, well, then you lose, and then the cult will lose those. Well, currently the cult is at 0, so that doesn't work. Fishing fleet, 2 of those. Trade twice, so I can trade that or that into that and that into that. Seeker's Guild, only have 1 thing. Pay money, pay the thwart cost of 1 of the danger threat cards and thwart it, so basically get rid of it. Resources, trade resource, so I can trade a cultist. So if I arrest the cultist becomes a resource and I can trade it. I can trade a cultist for something else. Work nearby farm, resources, arrest and cultist anywhere in the city will only cost 1 money, so that's a good thing. Then we go to tier 2. So tier 2 and tier 3. So 9. Get all of that, or a market garden, get that, and get a sentry, which is these things. This is basically points that I can get. Well, you cannot see them, but get those, which are points based on certain goals. Crimson Exchange, I can do 2, and basically if I flip them I can do 3. Yeah, so that's what an enhancement looks like. Roll 3, trade 2 to get 2 of those cards. I have no idea what those cards do, so that might be very important. I might be dumb enough to not do anything. Remove threat tokens and call those 3 points. 2 votes. Trade a card in for books. So if that's a threat card, right? Yeah. If I have a threat card, then I can trade it in to get 3 of those. I don't know. I don't believe there's a hand limit. More resources. Basically, the symbols speak for themselves. This worker learns merchant noble. And what does a merchant or noble do? When played once turn, and this turn, you may pay 1 money instead of a certain resource. And noblemen, when played, do not pay taxes, which basically this person, my right-hand person, already doesn't do. You may draw and add a decree to the docket and get 2 votes, so I can add more decree cards. Not really something I'm looking forward to. Great does use the ability of tier 1 or tier 2 space, so I can go here to do something lower, because there's only spot for 1 person. And this one gets a lot of resources and get some trades. So those are my options. Now I'm very thirsty. Oh yeah, I can also do city planning and do a shady deal. Nobody expect me to do a shady deal, right? So I close the window and immediately it gets warm in here, but that's basically because the PC is getting hot. I should close that thing on the PC. I still haven't put that around there. I should do that soonish. Are you serious? I'm spilling. I'm drinking like a little baby. Okay. So Nora goes first. It doesn't have to be Nora himself. I can move them to any area. Where's the one that should be scholar? Oh, yeah, the first one. I totally missed that. So that learns you an ability. That's cool. The other one was guard. That's covered here. Merchant noble. Where's the guard one? Oh, number 3. This is scholar artisan. When played once this turn, you may draw a card instead of in place of a resource or a vote. And artisan, when played in a space with no patron, gain the patron bonus. Oh, I totally missed anything about patrons in the rulebook. And also, I watched the how to play video and didn't explain that. Patron bonus 12. Once you upgrade it, you may place one of your available influence tokens next to the. Oh yeah, then if I upgrade it goes there. Then I remember. Oh, then you are a patron. You will gain a patron bonus indicated in the upper left corner of the tile whenever an opponent places a worker there. So in this case, they could work together. I don't have the resources to do city planning right now. And the best bet is to get some resources. I need 4 magic for you. You are very annoying as well. And 2 gems. Where do I get gems? Here I can trade gems, but I can only do that first and trade the next round. I get trades here. I want to make sure I have 5 votes. And you're blocking City Hall. You don't pay taxes. That thing, there was one that hurts me with taxes, right? Oh yeah, that's over here. If passed, the cult gains 20 points. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't want that. You will pay that to get here for 2 votes. But I need 5 votes. 1 more here, a vote and an errand, and after that I can still do an errand, so that's a good thing. A vote and an errand as well, but errand only makes sense if I have the resources to do that. So votes, 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 and the market gate over here. Votes, and also Lins. Since you don't pay, well, you do pay, but you don't pay taxes. Everything goes straight here. Right? And I can spend money from here, so when the tax is collected, to like it's my own. This is such an bureaucrat. I have 8 workers. I have at least a couple of locations I need to go to get stuff done. This one just gives me an errand, but to do a certain errand, I have to have resources. because I can always do errand afterwards, right? Dispatch workers, yeah. Place a worker and either use location or do an arrest, which is also nice because then I get this one. Then you may perform one errand. So if I go here, I can do 2 errands, basically. Or I can do an arrest and still do an errand. Yeah. I need resources, so I will go here, take 2 resources. That's simple enough. 2 resources, 2 baggies. And then as an errand, do I do that right now? No, maybe later. I can do this. I could start building that. 4 points. Options and options. Too much to think about. Especially if it's your first game. So it might be a slow game. Will I do the errand? Go here, build that one up, knowing it might be getting destroyed at some point. Definitely want to get rid of that one. That need to money in that. Options, options, options. Chat is allowed to help, by the way. Just saying. Just saying. Wish I had more time to prepare. That's true. And I will pay 1. And then this token goes here. Because for everything that's not paid off at the end of the round, I will get a cultist for the next round. Okay, your turn. You can go higher. You cannot go to that area. You can go here. Go to Lynn's thingy. And I have to pay 2, but they don't go here, they go here. Because of yours. And this one says, as an errand, you may do the city planning phase. That's also cool, but that's an errand option. And I will take 1 resource. I will take 1 vote, which I put. Oh, which one do we want? This one will upgrade, really upgrade. And this is when passes add money to city's needs. The card's owner draws. I will go for the wall. And you get a gem. Okay, your turn. You're gonna vote there, right? Make sure you get a vote. Where do I get magic just to get rid of this rampaging bull? Because it's annoying me right now. What gives me magic? Magic is, you get magic by trade, right? 2 money to get magic. I will do that. I'll go here. I'll take 2 money. And I can get either influence or magic. I will go for magic this time. I'm not sure if this refills to 4. But at least. Oh, I have to pay 2 money. Oh no, that doesn't work because now I have only 1 money to go. Somebody wasn't paying attention. Somebody wasn't paying attention. You need to choose the right option. That's my son, always stating the obvious. This was not the right option. I think I will not do that. And then you only have 3. You need more money. Basically, you need to arrest somebody. You can trade them in for magic. So that's a good thing. You're gonna arrest somebody. So you go here, arrest this person. You can still do an errand. Let's fulfill that one. Less points they get. Your turn. You're going here. Pay that 1 resource up there. Then get 2 votes out, which are there and there. So this one needs 5, so I need either that vote or that vote to go. There you can vote 1 more time. You have to. And getting a double vote is nearly impossible right now. You can get 1, you can get 1, but I cannot get rid of both cards right now. You will go where you give me most points, so you will go here. It cost me 1 tax, and that does go here. And then I can do either magic or 4 more. I will take magic. And it's your turn. You need votes. So you can go there, but you might pay for stuff if you don't need to. And you can go here and also do an errand. Get a resource. Yeah, then finish that. So they don't score any points. So that would be good. Go here. That's basically the same thing. This one just gives me 1 good resource that I need for something else. I'm not building up this, so I'm not scoring any points on that. Well, at least get rid of that. So that one can go nice. That would be awesome. I doubt it will. But that's only a 4th vote, so I'm still needing a 5th vote. So basically you need to make sure we get a vote somewhere. No, I figured it out. You go here. Don't arrest that one. That would have been an option. You pay your 2 taxes, but that goes here. And then I will use an ability of a tier 2 space. I will use that ability, which gives me... you only have 1 vote. Never mind. cannot vote twice on something I cannot do. Oh! So basically, you need to vote, and you need to cancel. You cannot cancel. You need to. This game is already hurting my brain. Yeah, no city planning. Maybe that's an option, but I don't have the resources to do that. And I exchange you. Actually, over here for that magic. Where am I going to send you? I will send you. Because there has to be more, right? The councils will need to cast enough votes to at least tie the printed on code. Okay, that's good enough. I only have to tie. Oh, oh, oh. That helps. So I'm getting this, I'm getting fruit resource, and I can get an errand, which means I cannot pay that because that would mean I have to remove a vote. Why didn't one of the other people vote? I was too much busy voting with you, and I forgot to vote with you. So yeah, it doesn't make sense to do that. You should have voted. At least the votes are in, but yeah, I don't have. Yeah, we're gonna have one extra hit. I will send you over here. Pay the 2 coins and a magic to get rid of those. Get that card. Not my cucumbers. Okay. And then it's your turn. You don't have anything special to contribute. Yeah, you can build 2 layers, but you don't have an influence token anymore. You need more influence tokens. I hope I get them back, because otherwise I have an issue in the next round. Where do you want to go? You don't have anything to battle off that. You don't have that. So that's not happening. I will do Dragon's Favor. Just do that. Get a magic and the money. And then I can still do an errand. But I don't have the tokens to do that errand. Oh, no, as an errand I can. Man, I don't have. Why do I only have 4 tokens? That makes the game way too tight now. Okay. Done. Night phase. Resolve city needs. Yeah, we're down 1. We leave 2 points for each influence token on track, so that's 4 points. So we're at 5. Reach omni, draw a cultist and place it. Yeah, please don't be a leader. Please don't be a leader. No, it's the number 2. Resolve the docket. Resolve the past decree. At the start of each round, draw 2 cultists. So this is now law. So put that over here. So at the start of each round, we're gonna draw 2, and those are gonna flip over. Clean up the docket and retrieve influence tokens. So you get them back. And those are returned as well. So that's a good thing. So yeah, I have only 4, but these didn't make it. Yay for democracy! Resolve any cultists remaining on the board. Tier 3. I should have arrested that one. So resolve any, that means you go here. This triggered is triggered, deal damage to them for, so this deals 1 damage, and then this card is triggered, so therefore removed. And we must discard 1 coin if possible. What we did. Reduce the lighthouse tracker by 1 for each. Well, there isn't one. So. That's okay. Discard the lighthouse side and reveal a new one for next round. Should we not score points? So basically, I get 1, they get 9. And discard the lighthouse side, reveal a new one for the next round. You will return as well. So this one is gone. The village of Ratmer is done. And the next one will be Olanda. If this is the last round, which is not, CD the floor, return workers to their worker sheet. Yep. Return the workers. Maybe I should have upgraded the workers and take a loss in the beginning. Always forget that. I don't want to start losing. That's something I'm really bad at. Pass the speaker medallion to the left. Well, hey! Oh, I'm still the start player. Cool. Empty the city coffers. Returning any money to the supply. So now I don't have money at all. Okay. Then we start the next round. Before that, we're gonna see which 2 numbers are gonna upgrade. Number 1 is going to upgrade the Horseshoe Market. What's the difference? We can also get a coin, or that's a little bit more. And number 14 gets. Oh, yeah. Oh no, that card is gone, so that means you're gone as well. Let me get that fixed. And number 14, and return them to the bag. Let's see what we need to vote about first. We have a demolition order. This place has been a blight on our city for long enough. If passed, the lead sponsor chooses a tier 2 or tier 3 district, downgrades it, and then places the rubble tile on it. Then the lead sponsor gains an influence token. Which basically I don't want to do because it's a co-op, and this is more like, oh, we're gonna bash somebody else. Official supply caravan. A starless night is coming. If we don't finish the lighthouse, this village is done for. If passes add 1 gem to the city needs, then the lead sponsor may send a 3-floor supply shipment to the lighthouse for free. Okay, that's cool. That's doable. And this beauty cannot fill bellies and statues cannot stop the darkness. If passed, downgrade District 14, which just got upgraded, and place a rubble tile on it. Then the cult threat gains 1 hidden threat. Okay. If there's a threat in threat zone 7 to 12, trigger it. Otherwise, draw a threat and place it there. Okay. Nesting Wyvern. Place the nesting wyvern on the lighthouse. Wildest threat is in play. Supply shipments cannot be sent to the lighthouse site. Okay. Each time a threat would be added to this to deal 2 damage to the library. Sheesh. I'm already not liking this. This game is kicking my butt. Oh man. Well, resource management. Of course it's my worst. 1, 2, 3. 11, 1, and 7. So we have a 1. That means you get an extra 1. And with 6 you trigger, which we don't want. We have a 2. That means you get a 3rd one. And we have a 7. That triggers this one, which means 1 damage over there. And we have an 11. That also triggers this one. Here. Ooh, that's a lot. That is a lot. I could at least make you start now. Because I alternate between the 2, but I can choose which one to start with. Do I get these 8 points? Do I keep the card? Because I can see options to trade the card away, which is nice. That's hoarding threat. Immediately gain the points indicated on it. Okay, I get 8 points more. So I'm at 14. Haha, I'm still winning. Not by much, but I'm still winning. I need money, and I need it fast. What gives me money? This card gives me money. It gives me an influence and 2 money. Ooh, I like to have influence. But it costs me influence money to get there. I don't have that kind of cash. And you're blocking that spot. Are you kidding me? Basically, I need to arrest you first, then I can go there, and then I can do that. Okay. But I chose you to go first because you do have money. Already, I should have brought bigger glasses. That would have worked way better. Okay, options. Supply chains cannot be sent, but I can build for free here. And you're still blocking City Hall. It's time to arrest all these. Because the fuller the board gets, the less I can do. So they're definitely blocking spots. Yeah, you don't have the cost to pay for anything. So where would you go? Basically, you need just one normal resource to get that one. Get rid of that one. One normal resource, which I can get almost anywhere. I think I will do that before that thing gets triggered again. So put you out there. Take 2. Take resources. And this one errand I will pay 1. Do that one. It's your turn. That thing is bothering you, right? It's bothering me, definitely. I could have gotten some money over here. Yeah. I'll go here, arrest you. So what you're gonna do, you have enough to get rid of that thing already. I would suggest you do so, but yeah, there's also a place where you can, but it just costs 1 money, then that leaves you open to do anything else. I would say you go here, pay 1, that's not a tax, only taxes go there, so I pay 1, then I pay the resources, and get rid of that card, so that means now we can go there again, and I get 9 points. That's 23. And you have a card to trade, so that's cool. And you have 1 magic. And this one costs normal rubble, a normal box, and money. Things I actually don't have. Then I will go here and get 2 money. Yeah. Hope to get that one done soon-ish, but yeah, I want to get rid of these as well. I will arrest them. I could do that. Arrest that person, and that's also arrested. You could arrest that one. Would be nice. I could go higher up, which basically what was my plan, to go here, get extra money, or get rid of my card, get an influence into money. Means I don't get to arrest you. I think I will do that. Trade in the card, so that will go up to the discard pile. Gain 1 influence. Still need to vote though. I need 2 votes or more. So, and both of them aren't voting right now. Maybe do that and get your turn. What are you going to do? Boom, boom. I'm gonna run an errand. No, because I don't have the resources to run an errand. Well, technically you can. Technically you can. And also vote, so This one goes here. I get one rubble. Place one vote here. Then I get a free errand, which is nice. I will do this one to build that. And then I get my normal errand, and I will use my magic, which is basically every resource, to go here. Now you need to vote as well somewhere. Almost here. I go there. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I will go here. Pay 2 taxes. Get 2 of these. No, I want to go for the vote. 1 of these. 1 vote. And a gem. And that's it. Now, we have a tie over here. What happens if we have a tie? No, I can do an errand, by the way. I will do prevent them from jumping up. Now, it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Lead sponsor may send third before shipping to the lighthouse site for free. So that would be nice. But just in case, what would happen if there was a tie? Agree with the most votes, but if they're a tie, the counselor with the speaker's medallion breaks the tie, so technically you get the tie. In this case, it doesn't really matter because it's solo kind of co-op-y. So first step is resolve the city needs. They are all done, so I get 6 points, putting me at 29. Okay. Well, and don't forget, it might. You didn't have one extra, did you? Took them from the wrong spot. And that one goes here. Those will return. Next time I do have to pay a gem for the city needs, so not fun. And I will put 1, 2, 3. Resolve the city needs. You don't get an extra thing, so that's good. And that's a one-time thing, so nothing extra happens. That's good. Resolve the docket, done. Resolve the cult. Resolve any cultists remaining. So you triggered this one. You flip over another. No, that's 11. Yeah, 11 that goes here, and the 16 goes here. Let's not trigger those. Reduce the lighthouse tracker by 1 for each threat. That's 1, 2. The threat tokens. If the tracker would go below the bottom level of hidden threats, award the cultist according to the right side. Well, it's not going below. Counselors collect points for constructing floors. Well, you did 1 free build, so you did a free level 3 build, so you get 3 times 1 is 3 points. 1, 2, 3 points. We got to put a token in. Sure. Discard the lighthouse side. But I don't get the you still get a minus point. Oh, you get 7 points. Oh, like, yeah, you get points for that, right? But not to. If it's a final right, no. Return workers to their sheet. I did upgrade my workers. I should have, but I'm too busy now covering my behind. You go here, there. I really need to arrest these two. 3. Empty the safety coffers, so that goes right there. Okay, cool. Then that lighthouse is done. We build a new lighthouse. And that moves back to the bottom. It's either brick built with normal bricks or with magic. That should be an easy build. And that's it. Okay. New decree cards. And we need to draw 2 new tiles and upgrade those. But first, let's see what's going on. This council needs a leader on these matters, someone whose opinion is respected. At the end of the sunrise, each round, this card's owner may cast a vote. That's cool. We have a reason to believe these councillors have been working hand in hand with a known member of the cult of Altan. If passed, each councillor except the lead sponsor loses 1 vote. No, I think this one would be better to go this one. Did I do this one? I'm sure this card's passed here. And this one says, it's a long past time we outlawed these works of sedition. If passed, remove all skill tiles from the worker sheet and from the supply. Players may no longer train their workers. What? Draw 2 extra cultists when unleashing the cultist round. Did I even do the previous one? Oh yeah, that was even this. We now have to draw 5 cultists, but first we have to draw 2 to see which buildings gets updated. So I draw these 2. So number 9 gets upgraded. What's the benefit? Oh, I can choose now in the top one. And number 12 gets updated. Oh, I can choose just between double votes or in influence. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. These go back in the bag, but now I have to draw 5 tokens. If the leader is in there, I have a big issue. One, 2, 4 without the leader. So the chance of me pulling the leader is now good. And 5, still no leader, but oh man. They are all high numbers. I don't like this. 8. That means you get triggered. And next one is 12, which means you get triggered again. And we have 14, which triggers this one. 17, which still triggers this one. If triggered, deal 2 damage to the lighthouse. Then remove 1 threat token, leaving it in place. Yeah, which I don't like because now there's currently 18. I can no longer arrest these sons of a guns because the whole area is full. I believe I cannot arrest from a different tier, right? Arresting cultists. When you place your work on non-space attack on the same tier and are adjacent. Oh yeah, and also if there's a staircase showing, so this one can still arrest that one. Oh, and that staircase. Oh, I was like, I cannot do that. Oh man, there are too many cultists out there. But yeah, that one triggers this one, which gets removed and then puts 2 more here. So we have 4 damage currently ready on the Luckily, this is only a 2. So I would suggest going for this one. It's time to play some arrest or get a lot of magic and get those done. Is there something that gives me more than just 1 magic? Because not much. Let's see, 1 magic, 1 magic, 1 magic. I am currently in the lead. I don't know how many points are on this one, because basically they get points from these. This one is almost triggering, by the way, and it also does 3 damage over here. Oh, by the way, every damage they couldn't do were hidden things, so I will put 2 from the first round on the hidden threats. Should have been other ones, but yeah. Hey, Cosmic Beat, no AI. Yeah, definitely, I'm playing solo. How are you doing? Go to the market gate, at least get a vote in and pay for you. Make sure that that one's paid. That would be a nice one to do. And get Rubble, which also does that one. Oh yeah, it will cost me 1. By the way, you're the start player now. You will go here. Which means I get 1 Rubble resource. I get 1 vote, which helps. With this one, right? Which means at the end of the sunrise, I can automatically already do 1 vote. Then I get that one, so I can put 1 influence over here. And then I have another free one, and I would say I will pay that one, so I put another influence over here to raise that, because everything it doesn't go lower, it will put hidden threat cards in here, and I don't like that, because basically that's our points for that one, that person over there. And I do have to pay 1 tax because I went up there. I cannot focus on arresting alone. I do have to arrest people, but if I go here, I can only arrest that one, that one, and that one. That's not useful. It's nice that I can arrest, but I should have upgraded. So which one prevent me from paying taxes? Inflation paying, gain a patron bonus. Ooh. It's artisan. Oh, that would be nice. Guard is witness worker arrest. The worker may still use. Oh, I need to upgrade one of them to a guard for future rounds. Definitely. I will use you. Pay 1 money. And you're a guard now. So next time you arrest somebody, you can still do what's on the location. I should have done it way earlier. Dummy. Very, very dummy. Can I prevent that? I need 2 of that and 1 magic. I have no magic. It's a panda read! Hi panda, how are you doing? Welcome raiders. Am I out of focus now? Got a haircut, by the way. Now I look bald here. It's a panda ray. No, wrong one. I need to click this one. You're overheating. Well, I was overheating last Thursday. That's why I'm streaming today. Because it was like 95 in here. In this little nook of my house. Nice haircut. Oh, thank you. Makes me look a lot younger. Also, this was a really rough shave. I still need to do a close shave, but I was like, get it done. Because all my gray is not here. All my gray is here. That's my gray area. That makes me look like 50. And I'm not 50 yet. Whatever my son tells me, I'm still not 50. But yeah, I'm streaming today. Normally I don't stream on Sunday, unless next week, because next week is TLN, and I will be streaming around this time. It would start like 25 minutes earlier than this time, but yeah. So because next week we have a Leader Games sponsored TLN. And if you don't know what TLN is, well, there will be a link coming. And I will show it for the YouTube users because it doesn't appear in the YouTube chat. I still need to figure out how I make my bot do that. But yeah. So just go to tabletop-live-network.com and maybe /schedule, then you can see who's doing. Almost every streamer is doing a Leader Games game. I think only Duchess is not, and Duchess is the first one up. She's going to do a Flip Toons tournament on BGA, so if you want to join in on that, make sure you're ready for that. She is going to do a Leader Games giveaway, so that's gonna be cool. Yeah, and the game is the whole TLN is sponsored by Leader Games, and every streamer except for the first 30 minutes kickoff stream, pre-show stream, every streamer will be doing a giveaway. And it can be Root, can be Ahoy, can be Arcs, or it can be Fort. That's depending on which streamer it is. I know that I will be doing a giveaway of Fort. And I believe Panda Angel, you're doing Ahoy on BGA, right? So Panda Angel is going to do an Ahoy giveaway. I believe Duchess is also doing a Ahoy giveaway. Phantom Meeple is doing Arcs. Hard Board Games is doing also Fort. And Room 51 is doing a Root giveaway. So yeah, see, Panda Angel is doing an Ahoy giveaway, which has 2 new expansions now, which I'm very curious about. I only can play Ahoy solo right now. I have to figure out how to play the expansion solo, but yeah. And Cosmo is right. TLN hype. So yeah, that's coming, but not yet. That's next week. Now we're finishing this one. We're in the midst of round 3 of 5, so we're getting the flow of it. But I am being punished all over. So, because currently I'm here. It looks ahead, far ahead. I'm double the score of the cult, but they get these 5 cards, the points on those, which can be 2 to 20 or 30. They get, I don't know what they have, so I could lose it by that. And I have a lot of cultists out there, which I basically need to start arresting because I need points. Both, it's your turn. You need to upgrade as well. What else? We have a merchant noble. What can merchants do? A noble. Noble, when played, does not pay taxes, so that means you can go up there a lot sooner. So that's a good thing to do. And when played, once this turn, you may pay money in place of a resource, which is also good, but I'm short of money. Should have upgraded them earlier. Currently, I want to do this one, but then I need to arrest you first to get that done. I need 1 more vote to make sure that doesn't happen. That can be the closest one to get a vote. Wow, all the vote spots are taken? That's not good. That's not good. Yes, I can get votes here, here, here. Yeah, all the voting spots are taken right now. I need to make sure that I'm arresting somebody so I can take votes. I will go here, arrest you. I don't get points for an arrest, right? At the end of the game, I get points for arrested things simply, if I still have them. Ooh. If I have them here, they can escape. But they don't get me points. Okay, that's good to know. Then I need to make sure I sped them, because if the second one comes here, that resets the bag, which probably will be next round. Most likely, consider how many are out there. But yeah. So this one is out here, so we can start voting if we move one of you over there. But that means you cannot be an artisan or a scholar. If you don't mind. You get 1 money, which is nice. You get 1 vote. So, yay! And you can get to do something that you don't have. So that doesn't work. Okay, cool. Am I going to trade in you? Yeah, I want to trade in these. I'll go here. Pay 1 tax because I have to. And will I go for a magic or 4 coins? I will go for magic. And as an errand, I will take this magic, place it here, put 1 over here, 1, 2. I know it will go down 4, but save me some trouble. Then I have you. You don't pay taxes, so everything you pay will go straight there. But I would love to get some resources. Something like that. That would trigger a lot, but that's currently failed. That doesn't trigger. It will trigger, however, if I draw a cultist. So that's one thing. If I draw a cult leader, but I want to prevent that, so I need magic and 2 bricks. That's nowhere that I get both of them at the same time. And by the way, this will hurt as well. That's for everything I don't resolve here, I get an extra cultist for the next round. And I need to start arresting people. I should have upgraded them way earlier. Arrest somebody anywhere in the city. Yeah, I know, but then I need to make sure you are gone first. I want to make sure that the 7 to 12 doesn't trigger. So if I go here, I will arrest this one. But the chances are these are reloaded, and I will get, yeah. I don't have any other options than you. You can only go to the lower areas. I would say you go here or here. I don't have anything to trade, but I get 2 of those. There's no way I can get 1 more and do. So I will pay. I only have 1 influence token anyway. To prevent the damage there. That one will trigger at the end of the round, so I need to arrest that person. And this one will trigger as well, so this one will trigger once. Oh, this is going to hurt so much. And this is going to hurt. Oh no, this is where I lose the game. This is going to trigger 3 times. This is going to trigger twice. That's 6, but it's just once. This is just once. Triggered and done. This one keeps triggering. So I have to arrest someone higher up. So that means I'm going to trigger. Arrest you. Okay. This is going to hurt. And it's not going to be fun. First, resolve city needs. I get 4 points. Which I did those 2. Okay, get those tokens back. Then there will be 2 ready for the next round, which will be these 2. The cult leader. That's gonna trigger every card. It'll be fun. This is gonna so much. Okay. Resolve the docket. I want this one. At the end of the sunrise, so the end of each round, I can cast a vote. So that's a good thing. And I won because this is the tiebreaker. These 2 are out. So I did prevent worse. Resolve the cult. All remaining on the board. 11 triggers this one, which is giving 3 damage to that. Oh, man, it's gonna hurt. The 12, there's no card, so we put a card out there. And 14 is triggering this one, pop, pop, and that means 2 damage that way. And the same goes for you. Oh, this is brutal. This is so brutal. Oh man, oh no, I'm gonna lose by so much. Oh man, I'm playing this so wrong. Yeah. Resolve the cult. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. I will get 10 cards. 10 hidden cards. I don't know how many points those are, but believe me, that's gonna be a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. That's not good. That's not good. Oh man, I screwed up. And then they also get 9 points, so they're at 25. I get 1 point. No, correction. I built 3 floors, I get 3 points. And then these return to me. And then we return all the workers to the sheet. Environmental damage control. I did not control damage. I prevented lower tier issues. At least you can do stuff now. If you get rid of somebody, you can still do the area, which is a good thing. And then money is wasted, so that goes here. And of course, these workers return as well. That was round 3. We have 2 more agonizing rounds to go. We have Hallstatt. First, we draw 2 cultists to see which tiles are being upgraded. There are not many options. Tile number 3 gives me, that's at least a little bit better. And oh, now I don't have to pay money to get rid of those. Oh, that's good. That's a good thing. And we get, then you decrease out 2 of you, 1 of you. The first one, and by the way, your starting play takes effect permanently across games. Why are we spending our time and money trimming hedges and repainting storefronts in the wealthy neighborhoods? Our efforts should make a far greater impact in the stumps. If passed, swap tiles 7 and 7A. 7 and 7A, I don't have a... Yeah, I have... until the next time this decree is passed. This decree stays in the game if it's voted for. So the one time it's this one, the one time it's the other one. Okay. Election, if passed, lead sponsor keeps that card. Who vows here and now give back to the city instead of profiting off public land. At sunrise, each round discards honor gains 1 bag resource. And this one, oh, 3 votes. That's gonna hurt. We need to secure better sources of food for the most of the inlocks. If passed, districts 5 and 8 are downgraded and each have rubble tile placed on them. Then add 2 more to the city needs. Deal 2 damage to Lighthouse and add 1 damage for each threat in zones 1 and 7 and 12. And this is already triggered. If triggered, add this to the city needs. So the city needs more and I don't have the resources to pay for it. I'm always out of resources at some point. Each councillor must discard all their... Oh, even if I have them, I now need to get rid of them. Then the cultist gains 5 points. Are you freaking kidding me? But at least this one's triggered and gone. I don't get the points for it, but at least it's gone. Still need to draw 3, and I will give that to that. And that's gonna hurt. I'm already so far behind. 3 more. Okay. 3, 6, 10. Go to number 3. That triggers this one. If triggered, the cultist gains 3 hidden threats. 1, 2, 3 hidden threats. And that's basically points for the cultist. Number 5, they're blocking. It's a new one, so that's opening up. Score as well. Number 6 means you can get one. And number 10 means a new card over there as well. Then this one triggers everything. and then it resets. It's one on you, one on you, one. Oh no, we do 2 more damage to the. Seriously, in a 2-player game, they get extra workers. In a solo game, I don't get those extra workers. I'm like, what? Okay, reset. So everything here will go back into the bag. Except for what's already out there. Okay. It's your turn. You're gonna arrest somebody, make sure they don't do anything, and get the resources you need. So I would say you go here, arrest this nice little number 5, take the 2 bags, pay them immediately to build 1 level. More cultists next round would also hurt. I'm balancing between these two and it's not going very well. You need to upgrade, but I can't. Yeah, would have loved to upgrade there, to be fair. Scholar. I may draw once turn when played. I can draw a card in place. I have no idea what these cards do. In place of getting a resource. I haven't checked what these cards do. Might be good. If there's no patron, get a patron bonus if I go to a location. Which is also nice because there are small little bonuses, but they only work if they're flipped. So you can see what the patron bonus would be. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. What can we do? Can get a drink soon, but not right now. I need money. And I just lost my only bargaining chip for money. So I'm going to put fishing fleet and gain 2 money. And that means I cannot do anything else. Okay, you need resources there somehow. But yeah, we need to arrest people. That's gonna trigger anyway. 13. So 1, 2, 3. That's gonna trigger at the end of the round anyway. Or we need to get rid of them. Did you? Oh, you just arrested that one. So I need that and that, which I can get on one of 2 sides. If I want a gem, I need to go. Go here. Write this one in. Get a gem. And now I can choose to do that or to prevent that, because if that one's gone, those trigger a different card. But now I don't have my prisoner anymore, so that was a poor trade. So let's not do that. I need to trade my card for something. My card will give me magic. Magic is a free resource, so yeah, I will do that. Waiting my card. Card's gone. Give me magic and money. Okay, I have magic now. Magic is any resource, so I just need 1 more resource to be able to get rid of that. I need 2 bricks and get rid of that one. Also be nice. If trigger deal 3 damage. Oh man, this is gonna hurt. What are you going to do? Lesson number 1: upgrade your people at the beginning of round 1. Later in the game, it doesn't do anything yet. I don't have anything to go there. I don't have any cards right now. We're going for 2 bricks and magic. We can do that. 2 bricks I can get over there. Still need to find a way to get magic though. Because I have to pay costs there. Just gonna do it. You're going over there. Take 2 baggies and 2 brick. And then we'll pay. Yeah, I don't want to pay that. I want to go there. I will pay 1. At least relieve that a little bit for last round. Your turn. Go here. Don't arrest anybody. Stay the 2. Great. You had to pay too much money to go there. So I cannot go to the upper area because I don't have the money yet. And we need to start voting as well, by the way. We need votes. I will go here. It will give me 1 money, 1 vote, which I will put here. And I can do a simple task. I will pay 1, 2, prevent 1 more. And I don't have anything to build yet. Okay, last thing. We need 2 more votes to do this. The only 2 votes are there, and this one's a vote, so that's possible. And this vote is taken. Oh man, this one gives me a extra vote. Why? It's also a merchant. Wait, you're a guard? I now learn that this person is a guard. Too late. Because then you would have gone this way. Get rid of somebody. Okay, well, you're going here. That was the plan all along. We don't have enough votes, so that's hurt. But yeah, we're gonna get rid of this one. Means I get 10 points. 10 points. You're a guard. That extra vote is not going to do anything, because I needed 2 votes. Too late. I knew these guys were already upgraded and I still forgot to check what they do. Stupid me. I need bags or something. And you can play coins instead of, oh wait, then I can say I pay. You know what? I'm gonna pay 1 coin. I can do that, and that resolved this gem issue. Just to prevent damage, because you're a merchant. Know that first. Vote doesn't matter. You know what? I'm gonna go here. I'm just to see what the book does. Yeah, I lost anyway. Let's just check what the card, those extra cards does, and then I'm gonna hit myself in the head. Like, oh, I should have known that beforehand. Full warning. Play an arrest on a number 1 to 18. Just draw. Play to arrest a numbered 1 to 18 just drawn from the bag. That does not take effect. No new threat or thing is placed on it. Oh, I can insta cancel somebody. Oh, I should have known that sooner. But yeah, okay. So first we do city needs, right? I get 6 points, so I'm at 55. And then these are returned, and then the other two, and you get 2 more cultists for the next round. Final round. Numbers 1 and 7 are coming. And this one is also returned. Then next up is resolve the docket. We lost. So this one is if past districts 5 and 8 are downgraded and now have rubble on them. They cannot be no longer downgraded, but yeah. Brooks cannot go here at Nightfall. Cold gains 1 point. Well, not really immediately. Then add 2 more bricks to city needs. Like, this game hates me. And this is normal difficulty, by the way. I'm just playing poorly. Resolve any remaining. So we have a number 3 that triggers. That means new number 6 that triggers goes here. Number 7, 8, 9, 10 triggers, puts a new card out here. And that means 11. You know what? Let's trigger it immediately. If triggered, draw. If numbered district of the drawn cultist is downgraded and a robot placed in it, then return the draw thing to back. So this is the one time I want a cult leader. Nope. Number 2 is downgraded and gets rubble on it. So that was 11. 12. Oh wait, this one's triggered, so hey, this is gone. Would have been an easy one to get rid of. If they get 3 points for those, I think that's a good thing. Then 14. Bomb. That thing is just not ever going to weigh. 2 and another 2. That is going to hurt so much. There's no way I could have prevented it, I believe. Then we saw. There's 2 taxes that just go away. That's just 1. And then another 9 cards are going this way. I don't even know if I have enough cards in the deck. They should have let me play test it. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, how dumb can people play? Just have 5 cards left. And there are cards added because of the expansion. So. Build the lighthouse. Oh, I get 1 point for 2 points for the lighthouse. Yay! And then return the workers. Oh yeah, and you get 9 points because of the lighthouse as well. I need 1. I'm missing 1. Yeah, most likely you had 5. We need to do 5. Okay. Not happy with those results right now. Oh, it's gonna be a massacre. Okay. Elevation game! Thank you for the just one raider, but that every person is welcome. And thank you for that follow. I am losing humongously, by the way. Okay. City costs are rising, and we need to be, meeting them. If passed, add 2 coins to the city needs. The lead sponsor gets 4 coins, while other sponsors get 2 coins. Personally, I don't mind. It's the last round, so that's okay. But it will be done first before we do that. So let's not do that. The frivolous spending has to stop. If passed, the lead sponsor may remove any 2 city needs. If they do, they gain 8 points but lose 1 influence. This is the one I'm going for. Definitely. Remove 2 city needs, make that easier, and gain 8 points. And I don't care if you lose 1 influence. If passed, downgrade all tier 1 locations, remove all patrons. Any tier 1 location with a cultist on it in this round also has a rubble tile placed on it. Draw 3 extra cultists. I already have 2 extra. I get 5 extra cultists? This game hates me. You were not sure if you were following me. Well, now you do. 1, 2, 3. Anything but a leader. That would be nice. 1, 2. Of course there's a leader. Okay, let's do 1. That's number 5. That triggers you. Do 3 damage to the lighthouse. Oh, I need to put a new lighthouse here, by the way. 3 damage to the lighthouse. Discard all previous past laws and elections. But this is at the start. So basically the 4 and the 8 get upgraded. And you cannot get upgraded, the 4 can get upgraded. Okay. We've done that one first, but yeah, okay. That means I don't get this. Oh, I cannot start with a special vote. I was like, just 1 vote done. Yay, thank you for following. I'm losing. This whole deck are points still added to the cultists. So I'm guessing that's over 50 points at least. And I'm only 20 points ahead, not even. So, okay, that's 2. No, that one was triggered. So 2 triggers a new card. 3 puts one over here. 4 puts another one on it. 5, 6, 7. 6 doesn't trigger. 7 triggers this one. Then we have 8 triggers this one. Then we have 15, which triggers this one. That's 2. If triggered, that's 2 damage over here. And then the fun one. Let's do them all again. This is number 3. If triggered, each counselor loses an influence and the cultist gains 10 points. Thank you for that. Oh, I should have. I don't know how I could have prevented all of that, to be fair. Okay, so that was the 1. Now we have the 2. If triggered, each time a thing would be added on this thread, the cultist gains 4 points instead. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the cultist over 50. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So 3 more, so 12 more points. So I'm already way behind. Then this one triggers. Oh, that's 3. Place location 10B on district 10. Oh, we get a location change. Didn't expect that to see one late in the game, but yeah, okay. Location 10B. 10A, I'm guessing 10B. Yeah, that's 10B. It's going to be instead of location 10. Not that that works, but yeah, 10B. If triggered location play 10B. Steals until the end of the game. Oh, well, it does now. So that was the 7 that triggered that. So now we have 8. Oh, no more cards. 10, 11, 12. We have riots. If triggered, draw 3 cultists. I don't know if I have 3 cultists left. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have. Well, yeah, there are 4 in the bag. For the next round, then the cultist gains 10 points. Oh man! The bag. I have only 1 cultist left. There for the next round. You scared me. Thank you, Dutch Anakin. You're going to bed now. How far in the game are you? I'm in the last round. I'm in the last round. I'm in the beginning of the last round, by the way. So, yeah, I'm in the last round. He jump scared me. Huh. Didn't know that was possible. So that's 12. Then with 14 triggers that one, which means 2 damage here, 2 damage here. And every damage that lower than this adds to that. So it's getting 4 more damage. I don't have enough damage tokens for this. My brain hurts. You know what? I'm gonna prevent 4 damage because I should have arrested this stupid 17 with my forwarding card. So, not that it really helps, but it does something. Okay. So I'm now way behind, losing a lot. And I need a drink. Okay, it's your turn. I cannot go here. How can I arrest these people if I cannot go there? I don't need rubble. I need something to. This is useless now. Why do I have this? This is so freaking. Yeah, it only works once. I'm not getting scared twice in a row. Can I go? I can upgrade something in tier 2, get 8 points for it, but I know. Yes, everybody that's still in the city will get. Oh, I may, yeah, that is one I forgot. Yeah, wasn't that useful. No, I will go here. I will arrest. No, I don't know why. Let me arrest you. But because I did arrest, I can still do something. So I get a bag and gem, and I will say, well, gem I might need to use. Oh yeah, I can. Why are you? Oh, because you're the guard. But now I cannot. No. Which one was the other one that let me get rid of somebody? There was one that says Oh yeah, this one. Then I need to get rid of that one first. Okay, but I will pay one there to prevent that. Because I know no idea what it does at the end of the game, but we'll see. Then it's your turn. You're going to do here. You're gonna arrest this person. Be fine. You get a rubble, a brick, and you can get a vote. That one, and then you can get something extra done. I don't know what you can do with the rubble, but your merchant, you can use this one instead of something else. You also pay 2 coins to build, prevent damage. Go on up. You don't have that much influence, but I don't care. We're gonna figure it out how we're gonna do that. Then you are going here, because we're gonna at least get rid of that one. Should have done it way earlier, but sure. You're going here. Paying a cultist. Cultist goes here. Rubble and a gem. Get rid of that. Get 9 points. And now that one doesn't do as much damage anymore. Hopefully the next card also doesn't, but you can only do one at a time, right? I already have 2 cultists. If I have 1 magic, I can get rid of that cult activity with you. Keep that from triggering. Is there a place? I cannot go there. That's the weird thing. Still have to pay tax. I cannot go anywhere. By the way, I have to pay 1 to go there. Can I go here? Can I go here? Can I go here? And Nightfall, they all get 1 point for those stupid things. What if there's no location I can go to? They never assumed somebody would mess up this big like I am doing right now. Should have had at least a couple of trial runs under my belt so I know how to balance that, and that. Which clearly I don't. I can get rid of a point to get 2 coins. I think that's the only thing I can do. Go here, turn in a point, get 2 coins. That's the only thing I can do right now. You can get at least a little bit higher. I only have 1 cultist, so you need to go for that one. I might need to go for that one. I need a cultist. I need a bag, but I cannot. I need coins in a bag. I can only go there. Oh, get rid of a card. Oh, let's go to the man's bookstore. I will. It cost me 1. I will get rid of my card. And 1, 2, 3 cards. Please be so helpful. Mana. Play this card face up in front of you during your turn. At sunrise each round you may make 1 trade. Too late! Because there's no more sunrise coming. Play during your turn to gain this, this or that. What do I need? That's useful. Play during your turn. Choose 1 more election in play that has been previously passed and add it back to the docket. Yeah, that's not a useful card. This one gives me at least 3 coins, so I can go higher. Or a coin and a brick, which is also useful. Not really. I don't like a coin in a bag, but yeah, okay, give me 3 coins then. 3 coins. You just need a bag. No, magic. Where can I get magic? Here. Play those. Those are attackers. That goes here. I trade in my card. I get 1 magic. Now I have enough to get rid of you. This is going to hurt me. I'm already losing. So I have 1 coin. That doesn't bring me up there. Oh no, I have more coins. Okay, I will go here. Great lighthouse. And that's going to make me go to an area where I did not do anything. I need something to put here. Something to put. I need these two to do something over here, so that's fine. What's the best option? I think I will go for you. I made a arrest, but did I do anything with the arrest? I don't know. I forgot. Take this one and that one, and then I will pay this to go here, to go up 2 floors in lighthouse. Then you are going to go here, get rid of that one, get 10 points. Haha, we're tied for now. And I still have that one left. Okay, that's it, end of the round. Let's see how bad I did. First, city needs, right? Resolve the city needs. I get 2 points. And then I empty the bag because I have to draw 6 more. Even if 6 more, I just have 1 more. I'll resolve the docket. I get this one. Sadly, that happens late, but sure. We gain 8 points. And you lose 1. That's perfectly fine. That's just once, but it's worth points. Okay, we did that. That one returns. Resolve the cult. We have 1. 1 doesn't do anything. So 1 does this. Then that comes 2. Place an angry wasp tile. There's the angry wasp. There's the angry wasp tile on district 17. If triggered, the cultist gain 5 points. Okay, 5 points. That was triggered. That was 1, 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. This one was already triggered, by the way, so this one was gone. No, I don't have. Well, they're gonna win anyway, but I don't know if where I have to reshuffle the deck and get new cards, because it never happens. Then the card deck runs out. That's how poorly I'm playing. I'm doing so well, people. Yeah, that was already triggered. So number 7 triggers this one. 7, 8, 10, 11. So that means 3 more damage over here. Basically did nothing with that. And then this one is gone. You have 12. No, 14, triggers once. Place an angry wasp tile on tile 17. It's already there. But you gain 5 more points. So we're tied again. So, did that. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3. And then you get how many more cards? 9. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh man. I did very poorly. Building the lighthouse, I get 3 more points for that. Yay! And you get 9 points for that. So you're already in lead. This is the final round. Game ends and final scoring begins. Okay, final scoring. Do I get anything else? Oh, they are immediately resolved. Yeah, screw that. I'm already losing that. If there are any cards that play that grant points at the end of the game, nope, they don't. And such as laws that have been passed and no. Okay. I already lost because the cultist is ahead, but let's see how many points they would have gained. 10, 20, 33, 45, 50, 57, 60, 70, 73, 83, 93, 102, 110, 125, 133, 138, 148, 157, 180, 171, 186, 189, 197, 201, 211, 221, 229, 239. Oh, I'm definitely doing something wrong. Holy freaking moly! Oh, to 39 and to 46 to 56 to 50, 66 to 75 to 82 to 92, 301, 309, 319, 327, 336, 346 plus what they already had. Oh, I did so much wrong. But that's basically because the damage in the tower kept coming and I just couldn't build. And I could not balance it out. And it's my first game. I never lost that terribly in the first game. So yeah, I'm not posting this on Board Game Geek. Oh, what terrible. Oh, this is so terrible. Oh. Yeah, I probably need to play this game at least 5 more times before I can say, oh, maybe I'm pretty good at it. Oh man, that hurts. That hurts so much. I have a feeling I missed some points. I did maybe for a multiplayer thing. I did pretty good with the 88, but yeah, then I used 2 characters, so that's 44. But this is not normal. This should not happen. Oh man. But I don't like the arrest. You just get them, and of course you can trade them in later, but it's 2 actions to get a certain resource. And I'm like, why don't I get points? At least for the card I get points when I arrest somebody. When you place a worker on a numbered space, instead of taking one of the location's actions, you may choose to arrest the cultist. Yeah, blah 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 blah. If you choose to arrest the cultist, you do not get to take one of your space's actions, unless your worker has the guard skill. Which I also forgot, by the way. Should have used the guard. That's one thing I should have taken a little bit more damage in the beginning. Most likely. But the first 3 cards were already like 35 points, right? So that's a difference I already had to get, but I had to prevent that they got more. Every hidden threat is just... Oh. Don't they get the points at the top level? Meeting city needs. Yeah. Also, the city needs, I never had the resources for it. I should have focused on upgrading and getting the city ready to at least do something. And make sure that I have my people upgraded. The guard is so useful. Basically, take the other person out and do the action. A little bit hard if they're standing on the spot. And I had that one that just kept on building this deck. I had that in the game since round 2. So that kept hurting as well. Yeah, I played poorly. Just no other way around it. Does it mean I suck at this game? Yeah, it does. Actually does. The production is great, however, I got all the deluxe stuff. All the deluxe tokens. Now we need somebody else to read. Who's live right now? Anybody live right now? Twitch, who's live? Yeah, we can raid Reina. We're gonna raid Reina. Reina 88 for the people on YouTube. Yeah, you cannot join on the raid. I'm sorry, it's a Twitch thing. I will be back on Tuesday with coffee and crowdfunding. Let's see what has been released on Kickstarter, GameFound, and maybe Berker Kit in the past week. I will clean up this mess tomorrow because it's a lot to clean up. But yeah, it has to be done. And I hope to see you all on Tuesday then. Bye.